Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into an important story about misinformation, specifically a hit piece that CNN's Daniel Dale wrote, exposing a Kamala Harris-affiliated X account known as Kamala HQ. This account has been called out for spreading misleading information, especially when it comes to Donald Trump. We're going to break down 4 specific clips that were manipulated by Kamala HQ to make Trump look bad, and then show you the full-length clips to give you the real context. Spoiler alert, things aren't always as they seem. Let's get into it. First up, we've got a clip where Trump quickly mentions North Carolina while speaking at a rally in Pennsylvania. Kamala HQ wasted no time pushing this as evidence that Trump didn't know where he was. But let's take a look at the full clip.
North Carolina? I don't think so, right? They want me to speak all day. Another group from a place called North Carolina. Has anybody ever heard of North? We love North Carolina. The beautiful ladies over there. This is number, what? 217. So this is number 217. And supposedly, they're happily married. How the hell does that work? Look at them. They're beautiful, and oh, there's a husband. Are you a husband? Who are you married to, husband? Oh, that was a wise choice. Beautiful. Very nice. How do you handle it, right? How do you handle it? But they're great women, and they've been with us from the very beginning. They were with us from the beginning in 2016 when we had the 4 greatest years this country has ever had.
As you can see, Trump was addressing a group in the audience that was actually from North Carolina. He wasn't confused. He was giving a shout out to some of his supporters. This kind of selective editing is designed to deceive viewers, and when you see the full context, the truth is obvious. Next, a similar situation. Trump was holding a rally in Arizona, and Kamala HQ clipped a part of his speech where he mentions Pennsylvania, again making it seem like he doesn't know where he's at. But if we look at the full clip, Trump is actually discussing immigration issues happening in Pennsylvania and contrasting them with Arizona's situation.
So Pennsylvania, remember this when you have to go to vote. Okay, just remember this. 2,000% increase. This is a small... Charleroi, Pennsylvania. Have you heard of it? Charleroi. What a beautiful name. But it's not so beautiful now. Has experienced a 2,000% increase in the population of Haitian migrants under Kamala Harris. So Pennsylvania, remember this when you have to go to vote. Okay, just remember this. 2,000% increase. This is a small town. All of a sudden, they got thousands of people.
He was clearly aware of where he was. Kamala HQ once again edited the clip to mislead their followers. The third clip is a classic example of taking things out of context. Kamala HQ posted a short clip of Trump saying, "Nothing was done wrong in Charlottesville," which makes it seem like he's defending the violence. However, when you listen to the entire clip, Trump is discussing what he said during the debates about Charlottesville, and he's clarifying that his comments were about people on both sides of the debate, not about the white supremacists.
Like on Project 2025, I have no idea about, it had nothing to do with me. He didn't correct her, he knew that. Charlottesville, nothing was done wrong. 11 times, I don't think he had the right to correct me at all. Didn't correct her once. Like on Project 2025, I have no idea about, it had nothing to do with me. He didn't correct her, he knew that. Charlottesville, nothing was done wrong. All you had to do is read my statement, one more sentence, and you would have seen that.
The account purposely leaves out crucial context to distort the truth. Lastly, we've got a clip featuring J.D. Vance, who was asked if he would consider privatizing veterans' health care. Kamala HQ cut the clip right after Vance says, "I'd consider it," making it seem like he's brushing off the issue. But when you watch the full exchange, J.D. Vance actually gives a much more detailed answer about veterans' health care, showing that he takes the issue seriously.
Would you ever consider privatized health care for veterans?
I think I'd consider it.
And so I am curious to know, would you ever consider privatized health care for veterans?
I think I'd consider, and Donald Trump was really good at this, doesn't get enough credit for this particular innovation, but giving veterans more choice, right? So, let's say you're in a rural hospital Their closest VA is 120 miles away. Why force a veteran to drive 2.5 hours to that VA facility when he can get cheaper and good care right in his backyard, right? So I do think that we ought to open up choice and optionality for veterans. I think that there's areas where the VA actually works very well. So I wouldn't say get rid of the whole thing. I would say give people more choice. I think you'll save money in the process. You also give veterans a lot more optionality.
Kamala HQ's selective editing here is another blatant attempt to mislead their audience. Now let me give credit where credit is due. CNN's Daniel Dale deserves some recognition for exposing this account and calling out the blatant misinformation they're spreading. Also, shout out to the account Kamala HQLIs, which has been doing a great job of constantly fact-checking Kamala HQ and exposing the misleading clips they post. It's great to see people pushing back against these kinds of tactics. At the end of the day, we've got to stay vigilant when it comes to media and political narratives. Accounts like Kamala HQ rely on the fact that most people won't dig deeper or watch the full clips. But as we've shown today, context is everything. Make sure to always fact-check and don't fall for these tricks. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more in-depth breakdowns like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of Disputes.